morning.
Morning.
Here I am. I've been on trail about 15 minutes from Rockfish Gap south, and I run into a through hiker. I didn't expect this early. When did you leave Springer?
February 3rd.
Okay, that must have been cold.
Actually, February was okay. It's been the past 3 weeks that have been cold.
Okay. Snow, ice, or what?
A lot of snow. Yesterday was actually my first day in 3 weeks where I did not see snow. So.
Okay. You have a trail name by now?
I'm Fun Size.
Fun Size?
Mm-hmm,
okay.
like little candy bars.
I gotcha. Okay, there's always a story behind it. Where do you call home when you're not hiking?
I'm from Scotland originally, but I live in Alaska now.
Okay. All right. So here you are. You're getting ready to enter Shenandoah National Park.
Yep.
About 150 miles north of there is Harpers Ferry. That's
Yep.
almost the halfway point.
Yeah.
So I think you're cooking.
Yeah.
When do you think you'll make Katahdin?
I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to play it by ear. If I find cool people to hike with, I'm hiking with them, and then
Yeah.
I don't have a set finish date. So.
Have you buddied up with anybody along the way yet? Or you pretty much...
Yeah, so I was hiking with 2 other people up until Copa, so right before my Cafe Knob. So I was hiking with Scoutmaster and Old Soul until then, but I've been alone since then. So.
All right. So I ask the same genre of questions every season. How do you get this much time to come out and hike?
I don't have a job right now.
So you quit a job or in between jobs?
So this is my 3rd summer in a row hiking. So I've just been doing like temporary seasonal stuff in between hikes.
All right. So, but this is going to be a through hike, hopefully, for you.
Yep, hopefully.
Okay. Well, I won't keep you too long. I'll let you get on. Godspeed in your travels.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Here we go. That last little chat there has cost you more time. So you were just telling me that you've hiked the PCT and the CDT.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So you're going to close in on a triple crown. So now the odds go up. I'm going to bet on you. There's no way that you're not going to complete this.
Oh, thanks. Well, you know, anybody can twist an ankle or
That's
something.
true.
So
That's right.
It doesn't mean much. It's just walking.
Yeah. Each one, yeah. You get there. Well, congratulations on that prematurely, but I know you're going to make it. There's no way you're not going to make it.
Thanks. I'll crawl, I guess, if I have to
All right.
at this point.
All right. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Good morning.
Hey there.
Scoutmaster.
That's right.
That's it. We were talking the last night and today. That's an easy one. I normally ask, how'd you get your trail name, but I think that's obvious.
Yep, been a Scoutmaster since 2011 when we started a troop. I was a Cub Scout leader before that, and I'm a obviously former Scout, Eagle Scout, so it just kind of fits.
And you're northbound, and when did you leave Springer Mountain?
I left Springer Mountain January 30th, so we're 828 miles in.
How's everything going with you so far?
Doing good. Had great time through the Smokies, short and t-shirt weather in mid-February, and but I paid for it when I got to Virginia. Several snowstorms, so had lots of fun, if you want to call it that, hiking through the snow in Virginia. So
yeah, that's pretty early, but you're trucking. What's been the most difficult section for you so far, would you say?
I would say probably, believe it or not, Grayson Highlands, because that's where we started hitting the snow. And there and that probably 100 miles after that, because we were just pretty much walking through snow the whole time, and we had drifts probably up to our knees, so that was the hardest.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking a little earlier, how many you got behind you think, right around just north of you or south?
North of me, I know there's about 3. I've hiked with them. And then there's probably about 4 within a few days. And then probably within a couple weeks, probably another small batch. And then you got that first bubble that is probably about a month behind.
You have any problems initially, legs, feet, or anything like that?
No, in fact, my legs and feet felt really good. I haven't had a blister or anything like that.
Nice.
Had a couple strains, here and there. Strained one foot like twice.
Did it put you off trail or
No. I just put some KT tape on it, and within a couple days it was fine.
back down a little bit and
Yep.
nurse it? Yeah, excellent. So here's one of the big questions I like to ask. How do you get this much time to hike 2,000 plus miles?
Yeah, well, fortunately, I got a great wife. That's the number one reason I have this much time, because I have a wife and a 17-year-old son. But I was a prosecutor for 11 years, so I stopped doing that to do this. And, I'll just go back into, I might open up a criminal defense firm when I get back, or do something when I get back. I'll worry about that when I get back. But I have a good wife that, is helping to
Excellent.
support.
Got a good support group,
Yep.
home base.
Definitely.
And you were telling me earlier, it was kind of cool that your last name, you can't help but get a job and get successful.
Yeah, my last name is Justice, so I'm a criminal lawyer
Prosecutor.
named. I was a prosecutor for 11 years, named Justice. So I think if I wanted to go into criminal defense as a solo practitioner, I think I could get at least a few clients with the last name I've got.
Yeah. So you're gunning for Katahdin. I mean, how do you feel 800 miles in? You think you're going to make it?
Yeah, I think I will. I've got obviously I'm on hiatus from the Boy Scout troop, so I'm still technically the Scoutmaster. I've got someone filling in for me while I'm gone. So I got a bunch of kids there that over the years, I've kind of pushed them on a lot of hikes. So there's no way I can quit, because I'll never hear the end of it from those kids. So
Yeah, well, that's good driving force there.
injury or illness is the only thing that's
Yeah,
going to
that's
stop
the only thing
me,
that's going to
so.
stop you. Now, something else you were telling me I think is kind of cool. I mean, you're not getting the trail magic because you're so early, but you were saying that you have this blog and people have recognized you and been waiting at the trails, crossings, road crossings.
Yeah, I have a video blog, Scoutmaster on the AT 2018, and I've had some great subscribers that have met me on the trail, brought me trail magic and stuff like that. So leaving early, you kind of miss out on a lot of the trail magic. But thanks to the subscribers I've gotten some really cool trail magic, so I really appreciate that.
All right. Well, Scoutmaster, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for the interview. Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, man.
Hiya.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah, so you're attempting Katahdin.
Yes, sir.
And what's the trail name again?
Bolt.
Bolt. And how about you?
La Copa.
La Copa? All right, how'd you get it, Bolt? There's always a story. What's behind it?
I got struck by lightning once.
No kidding.
Before the trail, sadly. It would have been cooler if it was on trail. But, and Fun Size gave it to me. And I got that in Georgia, so been with it ever
Okay.
since.
And I'm a big soccer fan, and the World Cup is this summer in June. And some folks, upon finding out that I want to finish before the World Cup started, wanted to call me World Cup. But since I'm from Argentina, I said, how about La Copa, which is short for La Copa Mundial, which is World Cup. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Every year I kind of have the same genre of questions that I ask.
Sure.
It's like, how do you get this much time to come out here and hike?
Well,
What's the secret?
I graduated college about a year ago, and I worked a couple jobs afterwards. None of them were like career jobs, just kind of remedial jobs. So I'm kind of in between like the school and career phase. And I just saved up, came out here, and figured I'd tackle that when I get done.
It's perfect time.
It seemed to be.
Where do you call home when you're not on the trail?
Carrollton, Georgia.
Okay. And you kind of gave me a hint. How about you? What's motivating you?
Well,
how do you get this much time, I should say?
I'm very lucky, actually, in that I'm a school teacher who's worked 10 years at my wonderful school in New York City, and I was granted sabbatical. So I
Nice.
have half a year off, and I chose
Nice.
to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then last but not least, the big question. I mean, you kind of touched upon it, but why? I mean, why out in the world do you want to hike 2,100 some odd miles? And,
That's the big one. I mean, just being a part of something bigger than, yourself or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe back home, being from a small town. I've kind of been there for a while, and I feel like I've kind of outgrown it a little bit, and coming out to such an open, vast, insane little world out here just kind of Oh no, just call my name.
Yep,
I had to
that's
answer.
it. How about you? What drives you, man? What makes you get up every morning, rain, shine, snow?
For me, I had some camping experience up in Vermont, which I was a little bit north of the AT, but I'd always heard of it. And then at my current school, I did some outdoor programs near Harpers Ferry on the AT, and I decided I wanted to give it a shot. And I love it out here. I think it's there's a lot of self-care that goes on out here. You get to learn a lot about yourself and others, and you get to meet really cool guys like this guy right here. So
Okay.
that's
How
what
long
it's
you
all
guys
about.
been hiking together?
Oh,
Like 400
plus.
400
Okay.
plus miles since oh my god,
Almost outside of Irwin. So
right outside of Irwin.
so
So,
well over 400.
Literally 2 shelters after the Irwin northbound.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to start a war here, but fun size run off and leave you guys, or
Oh man,
she was
ran up
telling
and
me
left
she's
me,
got-
man. I walked with her from Blood Mountain to Franklin, and she is very hard to keep up with. That girl moves
yeah.
quicker than a rattlesnake down this trail.
I had to
It's
restart the
insane.
camera after talking to her. She told me after I shut the camera off that she'd hike the PCT and the Continental
Yeah.
Divide.
Yes.
I have a slight defense though. She started before me.
Okay. Like one day?
Yeah,
No, more than that. I think.
her and I started actually the exact same day. We left.
So 11 days before me.
Yeah, we left Amicalola.
Yeah, I'm
at the
just
same
joking.
time.
It's not a gang, man.
No,
Everybody
no.
walks their own walk out here.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
it's
best
not a
to
race.
do
It's
it.
not a race. And we love hearing about her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fun. She's fun to follow. She's a cool girl too.
Well, like I was saying, when I got on trail there at the south end of Shenandoah National Park, that was Friday morning, and I was only hiking for about an hour, and about 9:30 she came by and was headed for Waynesboro. And Scoutmaster Cowpen Shelter, does that sound right? One past this
Yes.
one?
Yes.
I spent the night in there with him last night, I think.
Ah,
I'm thinking he's only a day ahead of you.
in the next couple weeks.
All right, man. I won't hold you guys any longer. Thanks for the interview. Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
Of course. Thank you.
Yep.
So here we go. Oh, sorry.
You're going to ask questions.
I'm going to ask questions.
All right.
Yeah. Are you awake?
Oh, yes,
You ready for questions?
I am.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, this is the second good morning. We all got up,
That's
about
right.
2:30?
Maybe the third.
Yeah. All right. Well, give me your story, man. What's your deal here? How you hiking?
Flip-flop.
Okay.
Starting in Troutville, Virginia, going north to Katahdin, and then come back to Troutville and go south to Springer.
Okay. And you were telling me you got on trail Saturday?
Yes. Well, actually, I got on the 17th of March.
Oh.
And hiked for 3 days, and Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, we were supposed to get a snow-rain mix, so I held off. And my wife's been shadowing me. She's my shuttle service.
All right,
Or
good.
has been. She left yesterday,
Yeah.
finally. And we got like 4 inches of snow overnight, saw it on the car Wednesday morning, and so we went and visited friends of ours in Knoxville.
So tell me about the trail name again. What is
Rome.
Rome?
Retiree on a mission. I retired at the end of June last year on trailjournals.com/Rome. I am, well, actually, I turned all my accounts over to my son. We kind of did a consulting thing together. He joined me in 2005.
Okay,
and,
good.
So he's been on board for almost
Nice.
15 years.
Well, here comes one of the bigger questions here. This one, why do you want to hike 2,100 some odd miles? I mean, what's driving you to get up and come out here in the cold and the rain, do this every day for the time it's going to take?
It's a huge adventure, probably bigger than any physical thing I've ever done. And I thought it'd be a great time to grow, mentally and spiritually and emotionally, and just.
How long have you thought about it? Is this something relatively new for
Actually,
you? Or
I grabbed my daughter's copy of Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson, and I do that a lot, grab people's books and start reading them. I figure if they're reading them, I should read them. So, and I read that and I thought, I could do that. I was real cocky.
Yeah.
And there's things on the trail that'll test your mettle, but you just it's a marathon, not a sprint, for sure.
Okay.
So, and I aim to enjoy it. If it becomes drudgery, I'm going to get off the trail, and I'm just going to keep enjoyment number one. So,
Yeah.
like
That
all
sounds like
the
a perfect plan.
well, yeah, instead of skipping the view, sites with a view, stop and check them out, get some pictures. That'll make it memorable.
All right. Well, I won't keep you long. This is any longer. This is kind of cold this morning, and you're about ready to go. So I want to wish you the best of luck on your through hike attempt, and I hope to see a picture of you atop Katahdin somewhere,
And then Springer.
and then Springer.
Because of the
Yeah,
flip-flop,
that's
right?
right. I got it
Yes,
set
sir.
in my mind.
Yep.
And Godspeed in your travels, and be safe.
Thank you.
With a camera.
You look at me or the camera. I don't care. Which one you want to do?
I'll do both. I'll mess up everyone with my rapid eye movements.
Okay. Good morning, man. Here you're charging up the hill and I get in your way. You're Katahdin bound?
Yes.
All right. When'd you start and where'd you start?
February 11th at Springer.
Okay. How's it been going so far?
Pretty good. We had some tough snow in March, but it's smooth sailing now.
Okay. Have any problems once you got through the trail leg thing and anything like that, blisters or?
A little bit from the snow, but other than that, everything's fine with the feet.
All right. How do you get this much time to hike 2,000 something miles? What's the story there?
You just save up money and wait for your lease to go up wherever you're at and just go.
So why? Why do you want to hike 2,100 miles? What's driving you? What's making you get up every morning in the cold and the rain, put one foot after the other?
Because I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that anyone can do it, but it's like, can you mentally do it?
Virginia. The Virginia Blues. Have you had any of them?
Not too much, but I think just because of the amount of snow we had in Virginia, I hate Virginia. So that's going to be my least favorite state when this is over.
Okay. What do you call home when you're not out here?
Virginia Beach.
Oh, listen, I want to wish you luck, man. Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
All right, cool. Thank you.
All right, I was still sleepwalking and I forgot to get your trail name.
Yeah, it's Big Tuna.
Okay, how'd you get it? There's always a story.
Oh, that was the name of my company, my plumbing company when I was in Hawaii.
Okay.
And I kind of shut that down and came over here to hike the trail.
All right. Well, that's the first I've heard of that connection all the way to Hawaii. All right, well, thanks. Good morning.
Good morning.
So here you come up the hill and I'm standing in your way asking for an interview. I was just telling you I met up with some of your hikers that are just, anywhere from a shelter ahead to last Friday. What's your trail name?
The trail name's Walkie Talkie.
Okay, how'd you get it?
When I walk, I talk endlessly. I'll talk to anybody that I come across, and it's just broken record. I keep going and going and going. So I talk when I
That's it.
walk.
Okay. You leave from Springer, I take it?
Springer. Yeah.
When did you leave?
February 17th.
Okay. How's everything been going since?
It's going real well. We had a couple flurries, I think, down in North Carolina. Passing showers, they pushed through ever since then. It's been pretty easy, so it's going real well.
Have you run into any physical problems or anything other than, just getting the trail legs for the first few hundred miles or whatever?
Physical problems, my hair. I've had to put it up in a bun. I was doing a hat, and the hair was just really hard to manage. It was turning into like a crow's nest. So physically, the hair's been a challenge. But other than that,
If that's all you got to worry about, you're doing good, because I'm bald under this buff I've got on my head.
Yeah.
So seriously though, how do you get this much time to walk 2,100 miles? What's the trick here?
I have
How'd
a
you
loving
manage it?
girlfriend that's kind of holding down the fort back home, Amy.
All
And
right.
so-
Give a shout out there to
Yeah.
Amy.
I'm on her health insurance for work, so that's
Nice.
pretty great.
Yeah.
I was able to get that covered and saved up money, worked for the federal government for 10 years. I'm 32 now, have a good little bit of pocket change. And so that's pretty much how I'm trying to do it in about 110, 120 days. So it's not that long of an effort.
Okay.
And then get back, start working, and hit the grindstone again. I have a little time now window between when my girlfriend and I start to get real serious, and so I kind of want to knock this trail out before we start pumping out kids.
Okay.
So it's an opportune time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, on top of what you just told me, though, there's got to be some underlying motivations, some drive there that just sticks you somewhere to get up every morning, hike in the rain, the mud, the sun, the good times, the bad time.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what it is? I mean, can you explain it? What's driven you into this?
Driven me? No, it's just beautiful. Beauty.
Just
I'm
outdoors.
chasing quality. So, and I think out here, life's very different than what I was going through in D.C. And so when there's tough days, I can reframe it to be like, well, it's raining, but at least I'm not doing an Excel spreadsheet right now, or I'm not sending an email off.
Yeah.
And, it's just a very different lifestyle than working the office life that I was for a extended period of time, and I'm likely to go back to. So it's on such an opposite end of the spectrum that knowing what else is out there, and I've been down that path, that coming out here, no matter how bad the day is, I'm still out hiking on a Tuesday afternoon, and it's very enjoyable. So I've had enough life experience now to say, well, at least this is different. And so that's kind of what motivates me.
All right.
Is any of these tougher days,
Yeah.
it's enough variation from what I was going through. So
Yeah.
it's been very enjoyable so far.
Good. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I want to wish you the best of luck. Godspeed in your travels, and be safe.
Cool. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, thanks. Yeah. You got to do what? Make yourself look nice?
What?
Well, why wouldn't you look nice? You've only been out here how many days?
53 days?
53 days? Okay. Well, you ready to start? Because if you're not, it's already been rolling, but we'll get going.
We're good.
So when'd you leave?
I
Springer.
left February 8th from Amicalola Falls. So I did the approach trail and then started the hike.
How's everything going so far, this far in?
Really good. We've had a lot of snow, but other than that, it's been really good.
Okay. You have any issues once you got past, the trail leg thing and physically? Yeah.
I haven't been that sore at all, mostly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we did a 27-mile day. I was a little bit tired, but
Yeah, I would say so. Let me have your trail name before I forget.
my name's Sour Patch.
Okay, let me hear the story. There's always a story behind it.
Well, we were in Hot Springs, and I kept buying those Sour Patch watermelon candies, and they're pretty expensive. They're like $2 for a little bag. So I tried to order some online, and I ended up misordering, and I ended up ordering 10 pounds of Sour Patch
Oh my goodness.
watermelon. So,
So how many pounds you got left that you haven't given away?
well, I shipped them to my mom so that she has them now. So she's been sending them to me, and I think I've only used up like 4 pounds of them. So still have 6 pounds left.
Seen any bears?
No bears.
Okay.
No bears.
I ask the same genre of questions every year, just for comparison. How do you get this much time to hike?
I graduated college. I quit my job. So I'm doing this, and then I'll have to figure something out when I'm done.
Yeah, that's a plan.
Yeah.
This is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
And the big question is why do you want to hike 2,100 some odd miles? What's forcing you to get up in this rain? You guys were here pretty early this morning, so you obviously got up early today. What's the motivation?
I used to be a swimmer, and I was a pretty good swimmer. I got a nationals cut. I was on the nationals team.
Nice.
And I kind of want to get that accomplishment again. I haven't done anything else that's really like a really cool accomplishment since then. So this will be a big one.
Out of all the colloquialism, like, silk blazing in the morning, the spider webs, and yellow blazing, you got any special sayings that you like? How about the Virginia blues?
I haven't gotten them yet. First
Okay.
half was just snow, so now
Yeah.
we're finally getting into the green tunnel, I guess,
Yep.
for rhododendrons.
There's
so.
nothing green up there yet.
Well,
Not much.
Then no.
Okay,
No
well,
complaints at all.
I won't keep you any longer. Godspeed yourself. So I got a group of what, 4 of you here?
Yeah, it's group 4.
Yeah, I think this might be it for me on this section. I've caught 3 or 4 ahead of you, like I was saying. So what's your trail name?
I'm Captain Blackbeard.
Okay, how'd you get it?
I'm a pirate in the summertime. I run a pirate ship in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Okay.
And, it's like 10 weeks out of the year.
Okay.
It's a cool job. Fight pirates, find treasure, all that good stuff.
Okay. What day did you leave?
I started February 9th on the Amicable Falls, like Sour Patch did. And
Okay.
then hiked that, and then I started the trail on the 10th.
You guys been buddying up
Of
since
February.
then?
No, we
or
met like probably a month, about a month into the trail. Probably.
Okay, Hot
Yeah.
Springs, yeah. How about you? What's the motivation here?
Well, I got a few things. I struggled with drug and alcohol issues for a while,
Okay.
and I got sober a few years ago. So, kind of out here figuring out like who I am as a person.
Nice.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's
Stay with
it's
it.
been, yeah, it's been really cool so far. And like her, I did a lot of sports, and I'm a pretty motivated person. We get up pretty early in the morning. And
Well,
get
stay
rolling.
with it. One step after the other, as they
Yeah,
say.
appreciate it,
Yeah.
man.
Well, where do you call home? New
New
Jersey?
Jersey, yeah. I lived in Florida for a little bit, Ohio.
Did you have any hiking experience before this, like scouts or weekend?
Yeah, I did
or
Boy
anything?
Scouts pretty much my whole life.
Nice.
Everyone in my
Okay.
family camps. My brothers do section hikes all the time, so I go out with them a lot. And then I didn't really have too much hiking experience. I mean, these guys always make fun of me, but all my gear's from REI. I went to REI and bought everything for the hike. Everything was brand new, but
Well,
it's,
that's good.
Yeah, it's
It'll
going
hold up.
good, so everything's great, yeah, except for shoes.
Okay.
All ripped
Getting-
up,
yeah.
but
All right, well, I won't keep you any longer. Same to you. Godspeed in your
Yeah.
travels and be safe. Ghost? Okay, Ghost, tell me about it. How'd you get it?
Originally it's actually my nickname at home,
Okay.
and I wasn't trying to tell anyone about it because
Okay.
I wanted to get my own trail name.
Yeah.
But after a few days of being with people, they pulled it out of me, and
There you
I'm
go.
definitely a person that if you turn your head, I'm not going to be there anymore. I walk pretty fast.
Okay. And what's motivating you to come out and do 2,100 some odd miles?
I've always suffered from like pretty bad depression.
Have
so
you?
I'm
Okay.
out here hiking for my own mental health.
Good. I think that it should be a godsend to you. It's nice to wake up outdoors every day and hike, get rained on, snowed on.
I mean,
The good with the bad.
Yeah, I come from a big city, and it is not great for my anxiety, so it's much calmer and more peaceful out here.
Yes. Keep charging, man. Have fun. Be safe.
Yeah, I can't wait to see a bear.
Yeah. Yeah. All righty. Thanks, man, for the interview. I appreciate it. All right. Good morning, Wildfire. How'd you sleep last night?
You know, pretty good. I had a Stickman next to me snoring all night, but
Yeah.
besides that,
Well, it wasn't me all night. I can tell you that right now. A lot of the times I wasn't snoring. You didn't hear us. Nothing. We're not talking about anybody here, are we?
no.
When'd you start?
Today's actually day 6.
Okay. Flip-flopper, you were telling me.
Flip-flopping. Yep, starting Troutville, going north. Once I get to Maine, be going back to Troutville, going south.
Okay. So everything going well so far?
Yeah, you know, I can't complain. It's been nice out. Pretty nice. I heard they got a lot of bad snow before me. And yeah, just been enjoying it.
Tell me about your trail name.
So my trail name's Wildfire. During my job for the last 6 years has been as a wildland firefighter out west, so
Okay.
got that from my work.
Okay. Do you jump around? Is it one state in particular, or do you go where needed? Or
I did 2 years in Colorado and then 4 years in Utah, but when I was there, I was nationwide firefighter.
did you happen to be in Colorado Springs area in 2011 when they had the fire that was approaching the Air Force Academy? Or
You know,
were you there that early?
Yeah, I was there, but I wasn't on the fire. I was out working, doing fire mitigation outside of Colorado Springs in the Black Mountain area. So
Okay. So So I guess that helps explains how you get this time. You're more fire season is your busiest season, I'd guess.
Yeah, actually, right now is coming up on fire season, so I actually took a year off
Okay.
to do this.
I see. Got a little sabbatical going down.
Yeah, either I take a year off and do this, or not do this at all and keep on working.
And you were telling me you have a lovely wife that's
Yeah.
your base,
Yeah.
sending packages to you.
Yeah, sending packages. She's also kind of my bounce box. She's following my route, coming up
Nice.
north with me, then going south. And she's living out of our truck while we do that. You know,
Okay.
she'll be doing a lot of her own little personal journey.
Yeah, you're saying something about yoga and stuff.
Oh yeah, she's a big yoga enthusiast. So.
That's nice. That's
Mhm.
cool. So what drives you, man? 2,000 something miles every day.
You know, I've been wanting to do this for about 8-9 years, and I just kept putting it off, and I just thought it'd be a great achievement to have. You know, the trail's out here, why not do it?
Why not?
Yeah.
I want to wish you the best of luck, man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
Okay, right on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just took a look at my watch. It's still morning. So, where are you headed?
Today I'm heading into Glasgow. Probably going to get a shower and a laundry, and after a few days up on the ridge, it's about time.
It's time, yeah. What's the big plan? Are you sectioning or through hiking?
So I'm through hiking to Maine. So I
Okay.
started February 16th down at Amicalola, and this winter's been a little bit rough.
Trail name before I forget.
Oh, I'm Shoemaker.
How'd you get it?
Well, it's my name. It was
Okay.
given to me when I was born.
All right, well, there you go. I
So,
thought you
yeah.
were going to tell me a nice story like
Oh.
your family lineage of making hiking boots or something.
No, I wanted to be intact for the hike. So a lot of trail names are kind of
Yeah.
different people's alter egos and
Yeah.
that sort of thing. But I really wanted this whole experience to be as much a part of my life as possible.
Okay. Well, Shoemaker, how do you find this much time to come out here and hike?
I made a lot of sacrifices. I worked a bunch before I left. I had I had a '53 Chevy Bel Air that I sold in order to give myself the time.
Yeah, man, that must have been a hard parting with that.
It's hard, but sometimes you have to let things go in order for growth. So it's,
That's right.
someday I might buy the car back.
Yeah, there you go.
For now, it's the Appalachian Trail.
I think it's a good trade.
It's been interesting, but I think when it's all over with, it'll all make
Go
sense.
home when you're not hiking.
I'm originally from Warner, New Hampshire. I live in Londonderry, New Hampshire now.
Okay. And the big question, as I always say, I ask the same questions every year.
Yeah.
Why do you want to hike 2,100 some miles? What's driving you, man? What's the force there?
Ooh, I guess it's a combination of things. It's a combination of the past, present, and future. It's, I've growing up in New Hampshire, we've had the White Mountains there. I've always seen the White Blazes, and wondered where they go from there. And then the present, I've got a small business that I run, and so I've got to put more time into that. And so I just kind of found a moment where I could get out on trail. And that's part of my future is going to be, once I'm off trail, is getting back to it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time, man.
Absolutely.
Godspeed in your travels, one foot after the other, and good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, world. Wednesday night, last night. Cold in the 20s. 1 liter of water, frozen solid. Slept pretty good until about 2:30. Woke up cold. My sleeping pad is only good for about 35 degrees. Got up, went outside, walked around a little bit, went back to bed. Here's what's coming up. Good morning.
Hello.
Kind of chilly out, huh?
It was chilly, especially
Yeah.
last night.
You're up in the thunder shelter?
Yeah, thunder shelter. I was hammocking.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty cold. I think I tested the limits of my hammock setup
Yeah.
last night.
Do you have an underquilt?
Yeah, I got an underquilt. I have a a tarp that has like the doors on it so that it can kind of close up
Nice,
almost like
yeah.
a tent. So I had that as close to the ground as I could.
Yeah.
But it
There's
was
so
still-
much wind,
It
huh?
was really gusting last
Yeah.
night. Yeah, it was pretty cold.
I'm sure it was below freezing for sure, and it's still probably in the mid to high 30s now.
It was definitely below freezing because the water bottles were
You
frozen.
attempting the through hike?
I am.
Yeah,
I
tell me your story.
I started down in Daleville.
Okay.
And this
Flip
is-
flop then.
Yeah, flip flop.
Okay.
Gonna go north from Daleville, Virginia, north, and the plan is to hopefully get to Maine, and then come back down to Daleville, and then go southbound the
Okay.
rest of the way. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Yep, I did some section hiking in the past, and this year I finally quit my job and decided to do this.
Okay, you answered my next question. How do you get this much time? You
Quit my
quit your
job.
job.
I just got done.
Yeah, I'll probably be staying out today till about 4:30 or 5, depending on how late my wife makes me stay out.
Yeah. Oh, she sets you out on the hillside like a puppy or something, and
Yeah.
calls you in when she wants you.
Something like that.
Okay. So back to your section hiking. You're saying that you're going to mop up 3 states or something?
Yes,
was it?
New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey this summer.
All right.
And
So
that'll give me the whole Appalachian Trail.
when do you think you'll be launching on that? What month?
Probably June.
Okay. And how long do you think it's going to take?
Oh, it's probably going to take about 3 weeks to 4 weeks.
All right. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Just want to thank you for your trail service. You men and women in these clubs do a fantastic job. It's incredible, and we appreciate it. And thank you a lot.
Okay, glad to do it.
Little miss, what's your trail name?
My trail name is Wendy Everest Rushmore.
Wow, that's a big long one.
No, it's my first middle and
Oh, okay. How about you, miss?
my trail name is Memory because I kept forgetting my old trail name. So the camp a camp counselor, or what's his name?
Our shuttle
Robert, our shuttle guy, he named me.
Okay, memory, huh? That's a good one. How about you, Mom? You have one?
I'm still working on it. I think I'm going with Mama Bear for now.
Okay. You guys have fun. Be safe out here.
Thank you very much.
Bye.